We're looking at our Windsor vacuum cleaner here at the Mount Zion Community House, and we've already taken it apart and installed all the new filters, cleaned it up. So this video is going to show you how to reassemble, and obviously to take it apart it'd just be the reverse of this video. So starting here with the beater bar, you can see that all of this is what we cut off the bottom of it. Most of it's hair, some mop strands and paper clips and whatever. It's pretty typical. So then Jim's putting this plug on the end. You can see it's really just a press fit. It presses down in there, and there's a release right there that in order to pop this off, you have to push this button down at the same time. So now that he's got that done, just for the purposes of illustration, there's a little trap down here, and it's meant to catch anything big that you might pick up, and it'll hold it there. So that's like a little quick release hatch. That's where we found this paper clip, so you want to check that. And it really is also a place where we take this little like reamer, like a bottle brush kind of thing, and we shove it in there. And I won't be able to do it one-handed, but basically it will be shoved all the way in there until it comes out the top there. You can see it there, and that just kind of makes sure that the passageway is clear. And now that that's done, the only thing we haven't shown you is the belt. So here's the belt, and the belt goes right here, but we weren't able to take these two screws out because they're rusted. That'll be for another project. The belt's fine, so we're just going to reassemble this. So now that you've got the head on the bottom taken care of, you can see the port down there is clean. There's an exhaust filter here, and there's this little tab here. You pop that tab off and replace the filter. Try to do that one-handed here. There we go. So that little thing pops off, and there's an exhaust filter that catches any tiny debris before it gets blown back out into the atmosphere. We'll put that on. The good thing about this exhaust filter, and I'll point this out, you can't put it in backwards. So there's no wrong way, or excuse me, there's only one right way. So if it fits, then you put it in right. Okay, now it's time to put the head of the top of the machine back on top of the base. So it just drops right down on there. You can see that's pretty easy. Now, it's important to know, and we'll flip the machine over and let you see this. Although that's easy, if you were to try to pick up on the vacuum, the top here would pop right back off the base because of this little orange switch. So you can see here, there's actually arrows, and this side says free, this side says stop. So with this orange tab pressed in the direction of free, that means it's free to disassemble. If you want to lock it into place, you just push that over the other way in the stop direction, and now if you were to pick up on the handle of this, it will stay connected here to the base. A couple small things, how to change a bag. So you want to just pull this lever here, and inside, this filter here was already replaced. It's pretty easy. It just slides straight out here on the base, and there's a little metal lever here that you can use to kind of help give it a little push for you. The bags are easy. They just snap lock right in here in the top, and then this housing here just goes back, and this flips down. Last two items are the handles. So if you ever had to disconnect the handle from the machine, let's say you wanted to service the switch or the cord, there's this little tab back here, and you can see it has an arrow pointing up. Well, if you flip that arrow up, just like I did, watch what happens when I go to pick up on the handle. It will disconnect.
Well, not with the cord on it.
Yeah, I guess it won't with the cord on it. That's a good observation there. So we're going to take the cord off.
They were using the outlet.
Okay, now without the cord, you can see I have that flipped up, and the handle It just pops right out. These handles go bad. It's actually a replaceable part. And so when they do go bad, we just put it right back into the slot there. And then that tab goes down. That's that. Lastly, if you ever wanted to replace or service the wand, these machines have this disconnectable wand. So as you're vacuuming, you can hit this floor and the corners and the ceilings. But there's a little clip right here. You can see this little green tab, and if you squeeze this, you can pull the gray pipe right out. See that? And you just press it in and it'll lock right back into place. There you go. All right. So now you know how to disassemble and service the Windsor vacuum cleaner. Jim is our in-house maintenance specialist, and I'm so glad he knows how to do this now.